Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. Hey, just wanted to do a Shield 45 follow-up after shooting. Today was the very first time I'd ever shot it. Today was the day. So, here's the little baby. I shot aluminum through it. I shot brass through it. And I shot HST hollow points through it. No failures, none at all, not one issue whatsoever. I did have one failure for the slide to lock back on an empty mag, just once. So, and I shot the flat base plate, and this is unloaded, no mag. I shot the flat base plate and the extended one. So I had absolutely no issues, got back from the range. After shooting, cleaned it, went through and inspected it. Everything's great. I will let you know, this trigger is fantastic for a shield. I have the 9mm and I have shot the 40. The 40 is really snappy. This thing for a 45 is pretty amazing. I mean, you know that I'm a that I'm a Smith & Wesson fan. However, this trigger is not like, I even have the updated factory shield trigger, and this one's nicer. So follow-up shots are great. Just want to kind of give you some examples. What I like to do is I like to section off my targets. Now, of course, I killed a lot of paper today, but I really like to section off my targets. So I can, as you'll notice, what I do is I take a Marks-a-Lot, Sharpie, and I'll shoot different groups. This is the Shield 45 at 7 yards, and here's my group. I hit a couple of them inside of each other, but if you can see that, there's my hand. That's how small this piece of paper is. So I did have one really low, but everything else is inside the box, and you'll see where I took the Sharpie and drew it out here. So that kind of, and this is at 7 yards. So I did have one low. It's still a little bit inside the paper, but it was definitely tumbling. So there's that one. Here's another Shield 45 at 7 yards. Now this is, a large target. There's multiple ones of these. But as you can see here, everything is inside here. So there's my hand. If you really want to get crazy, there's my fist. But I did have one flyer here. So that's okay. Now here's what the HST, I just put 5 in the magazine, popped them off real quick as if it were, stopping a threat really fast. This was pretty fast. 5 shots HST. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and that, that's my fist. So that's definitely good, 7 yards. But anyway, there's that one. And then one more 7-yard Shield 45. There you go right there. So a couple, here, but pretty decent grouping, So, but what do I think of the Shield 45? I really like it. It is a great 45. I've shot 1911s, and of course 1911s are very precision. You've got the longer slide, you've got the hair trigger, there's a lot of things there where you can really be precise. However, we all know this is a concealed carry handgun. And there I do have the one with the safety, just so you know. I did have one of my viewers on my first Shield, my first look. He said that he had a Shield and was having issues with, the safety. Now, I don't know if he uses the safety or what. It sounds kind of like maybe he uses his safety. I don't ever use mine. And he said he was having issues with his safety, so he actually ground it off, and now it's a Safe Queen. However, I shot this multiple times, and I never, ever hit that safety. Now, of course, I don't use the safeties, but I never engaged that safety one time. But, I'll show you here, just so you'll see it is unloaded. The trigger actually did soften up too, but there's the wall, there's the pull, there's the reset. pull, reset. So, I mean, I really, really like this pistol a lot. For a 45, man, it's great. And this grip texturing, this factory stippling, is pretty amazing. Now, of course, it's really skinny, and I've got big old meat hooks, but I had a really nice purchase on it, and I didn't have any issues with it trying to pop out of my hand. It's got your average 45 pop, but I'm used to shooting a 45. I don't have any issues with it. But man, great pistol. I give it a big thumbs up. But I appreciate you guys watching and ladies watching. Remember, an unarmed nation is a very weak nation, so we got to carry on.